Today we are making what I ended up calling a Rustic Flippy. It's a mini journal, a list journal, or just a little flippy insert for a journal. And we make it start to done using items you probably have around your home. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, it's Julie, and today we're going to continue with the wrapping paper, but we're going to make a little file organizer thingy using one of the large index files and other stuff we probably have around the house. Okay, and we're ready. We're going to go ahead and distress this card that we have here. This at least gets some ink on here. And then I can move that around. This is the brush that I picked up at Dollar General, and I actually really like it. Okay, so we've done both sides of that. Okay, so large card. I have some of this pattern, and I'm just gonna lightly distress it. I'm not super worried about it because it's already kind of distressed. And so this is part of the instructions, part of a sewing pattern. Okay, and it's 2 of the rectangles, and I'm thinking about plopping that right on there. So the other thing I have is a popcorn bag from either Dollar Tree or Dollar General. Okay, so I'm folding that in half, but and I'm going to use it like this, but one of the things I thought of is if you were going to just put a pocket onto this card, you could go ahead and cut the seam and then just glue it in and you could have a pocket. But I'm kind of making a little booklet here. So the thing is I am going to have to glue it in here to the edge, because I guess I could sew it, but I'm going to just go ahead and glue it. Okay, it's going to be glued right there. So I put the glue right in the center, so we'll see how it moves. Okay, and then I have ledger paper that has brown lines in with the other lines. So I'm going to come down and I'm going to go and cut it across at 31 or just under 31. When I do my December book, I do through the 31st. And I usually even leave pages for things that happen after in case a family party or something happens after. So I'm going to go ahead. So I have the numbers 1 through 31. And okay, so that goes just like that. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go ahead, put my glue, and I'm going to set that on right on top of the back. Okay, so this is going to become a little booklet. And then I'm going to do the same thing one more time. And that just slips right over. And look, we have this really cool line over here. So I've left a little room at the top and at the bottom in case I need to trim it down to fit into a pocket or something. But there we have a little booklet on both sides. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So we're going to go ahead and decorate the front. And we have Santa. And he's sitting having his milk and cookies. There's a kitten underneath his chair. And so I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. So you can use all kinds. You can use a little brown paper bag or a lunch sack. Okay, so there we go. And then we have the words sweet moments. And I am gonna rip them at the edge. Go ahead and put this down. You know, because he's having his cookies and milk. And this could be the day that you make cookies or something. So again, these words came from our wrapping paper. Santa came from the other wrapping paper. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab a ticket. And go ahead and put that down there. We have this. Okay, so this can go ahead and get ripped in half. Okay, so maybe this and the snowflake. Yeah, I like that. I like that better. Maybe with the greens coming out from behind the snowflake. Or behind the ticket. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So we'll lay this down. And then we get a ticket. It's going to take a little while for this one to dry, but that's okay. And then we'll go all the way around our snowflake. If you have snowflake punches, you can add those in. I think we'll add some lace down here at the bottom. So that was fabric tack. There's our little bit of lace. Okay, so it's our little storybook. Okay, so let's go ahead and decorate this little guy. So I have staring at me right here this Project Life card with some red and white polka dots on it. I think that that'll be a really easy, fast, add it, make it into a pocket. Hooray. So after the painting video the other day, I went ahead and made some more little things. So I'm going to have these that I can use. Several. I have tickets. I have some of the paper. I have another little envelope. And see, we did add the painting to I painted on fabric. So I have these. I painted some tabs for the side of the journal and have those ready. But I thought maybe I might be able to use some of this in this little organizer thing. And so I'm thinking that this could go in the front of your journal. It could even be part of your planning, possibly. And so, okay, so we have this. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and add this to the front. The thing is, I've added the acetone to my fabric tack, so I can't use it yet. Okay, but I can add that down there. If you're here for the premiere, I'm waving, and say hello to Chip and Midnight. Hi, Chippin' Midnight. I'm so glad you've shown up to this video, and I hope you are enjoying our Christmas in July. We are trying to use items that are things that you probably can find around your house, and I hope that's working. We use the Premiere format here at Dear Julie Julie, which means this video is pre-recorded, edited, and now in the Premiere, I'm able to be in the live chat. So I'm answering questions and getting to know everybody. So if you're here on a Premiere at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time every day or any day with a brand new video, make sure you come over and say hello so that we can welcome you. We also right now have our Beginner's Junk Journal series. It's winding down. It's every weekday at 4 o'clock. So I hope you can check us out there. So let's get back to our program. Okay, that gives me, I like it. Okay, then we come here and I think we'll just add the Happy Holidays. See that I went ahead and added some of the painting there. So we'll just go ahead, put that right there. And then I have some coffee dyed tags, some of these tags, but they're coffee dyed. So if I need those in here, I will make those in a different video. But that's what I think I want to put in here is one of these little tags, or maybe a little tag flip. I could stamp this maybe if when I get my Christmas stamps out. They're not out yet. So we have this pocket here. And it's a pretty good sized little pocket. Like it could actually hold maybe a little notebook inside of that. So that's kind of cool. And then we have this, and then this flips over, and I would go this way. Okay. You could almost go ahead and paint some of the holly here, and that would cover up what we've got going on there. Or maybe there we go, and it would be done. I mean, it's like we wouldn't have to say, okay, when we get a chance. We'll just put that right there. I like that this has lines. You could go ahead and add a picture here if you wanted to, I think. So I painted on this plastic packaging bag, and you see there's the UPC. This is a Michaels, you know, one of the things from, I don't know. But I thought, I wonder if I can paint right on that. And so I did. And then we can go ahead and add that. There's our sticky. So I'm thinking about putting this right here. Then, so I'll put these in here, and then I'll know that I need to replace them, the coffee dyed ones. Okay, so we'll have that. We'll have that. I love it. And then I'll decorate those in another video. Okay, so we have this area here, and I'm looking at it and thinking that we could do a belly band here. Obviously the belly band we made in the other video would be too big for here. But I'm thinking belly band. Okay, let's go ahead and put it down. Okay, put that down. So many of you seem so excited about Christmas in July. I hope you're enjoying the ideas and what we've got going on. I'm pretty excited to get to do something that doesn't have rules. Just get to make. Okay. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so what other kinds of things would we maybe want in one of these little organized things? So you see we've got our little list papers. So we have 4 of the list papers. We have a place where we can put a notebook that might have more pages. And now we have a belly band, and it would be able to hold like, let's see, well heck, it would even be able to hold like one of these. Uh-oh. Okay. Like we made in the other video. So just like we did in, go ahead and add our washi tape. I was going to put this washi tape on the front where I put that piece of fabric, but I like that fabric. I think that looks really, really cool on the front. That. And I want it to go in this direction. So we will go ahead and distress this. Okay, so a couple of guest checks. I do have this. Okay, so I have this. We could go ahead and put this cute little envelope right here on top of the belly band, and that would give us our decoration. I really like that. Okay, so a label. This is from an old Teresa Collins scrapbook. No, paper pad. And I have a whole bunch of the labels up here cut out to use. There's the theme was blue and red and gray. I used some of that for the wedding album that I made for my daughter. So if you're interested in seeing a wedding album, that scrapbook that I made, there's a few of them. I think there's a wedding playlist. I'll have to check it out and see. Okay, so there we go. And I thought it would be fun to decorate the flap, and it can stay up. Okay. Of course, we could do the mixture, because, you know, here I forgot to distress, and there I didn't distress. So, okay, so here I like what we've got going on so far. We have a belly band, and this could also, okay, this is what I was gonna do, was decorate the guest check. Okay, remember I like to take these off because eventually they're probably gonna fall off anyway. I thought we would go ahead and use the word joy. I'm just trying to come up with stuff here really quickly because I just thought of the, oh no. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll do this, because sometimes it's easier to do two. Okay, so if I'm doing one, I might as well do two-ish. Okay, so with that little piece of washi tape. So I think after today I'm going to go and go in that box that I have that has the washi tape in it and pull out some washi tape. Now I don't need a whole lot on this. Again, we're still using wrapping paper. My thing about doing Christmas in July is a lot of you might not have access to Christmas stuff. So I'm going to try and come up with things that you would be able to do, or to do something similar. I know people have posted the guest checks, a variety of guest checks. I'm thinking this needs a postage stamp, and I don't have any Christmas postage stamps out. Check this out. What if we go down here and we just cut this up and we make a postage stamp, right? We have a present and a ball down here. Okay, if we glue this onto something white, or onto a piece of that Highlights magazine would have been better, but that's okay. I said something white, I found something white. Okay, what about up here, maybe? Cutting off a piece of the lace. Okay. So just get this little collage thing going on up here with some of that holly. Still looking for something red to add, and then this stamp would be like the tab. Okay, there we go. Very, very simple, and it can also go right in there. Okay, so there's that. And okay, so the back page, I have some coffee dyed little ledger. They're pretty coffee dyed. Okay. Like this, and put down. Okay. So we'll go ahead, and this one needs to be glued inside and down like this. Another place to write a list. You could put like your Christmas list in there if you needed to. We'll just go ahead and attach this right here to the top. Okay, so I have my coffee dyed polka dot or holy paper. I use the holy grill to make this holy paper, holy polka dot paper. And I went ahead, ripped a piece off. It's gonna fit there. And let it go to there. Okay. And then, okay, so we've measured it so that it fits onto that back paper, and now we're going to go corner to corner, and we're going to cut it. Okay, and this is going to give me a little pocket here and the pocket there for tuck. I guess it's kind of a double tuck, even though it's not a double tuck. Close that up. And then add glue to the bottom and the back here. So we have made a little planning thingamajig using with no binding. Okay, so there's no binding. The binding is glue. Okay, so there's that. Okay, and then the idea being you do it this way now. Okay, so we have a cute little pattern back here. I'm thinking wrapping paper on the back. Sturdy, nice wrapping paper. Might be that giant roll I got from Hobby Lobby when wrapping paper was like 90% off after Christmas. And I was like, oh, that'll be great for Valentine's Day. That's what it is. But this is just a piece. Because sometimes what I'll do is I'll cut some pieces off of rolls so that I have them readily available instead of having to go get the whole roll out and lay it out. And okay. Anyway. Okay. We'll put this on here. And I'm just going to go ahead and glue this down. I think there's enough pockets and everything in this already. We still have the popcorn bag pockets that we can fill with stuff, and so I'm just going to cover this up. And it's kind of getting to be a little full thing here. I like it though. Okay, so what are we sticking on? Okay, we have sticky to sticky, so let's go ahead and we can fix that with some cool paper. This will just make this little part look more important. You know, like certificate or pictures that come and they've got this special paper on it. Your graduation announcements, things that they're special. Oh, I just thought I was on the $100,000 pyramid. The way I said that, it was like I was answering. Oh, anyway. Does anybody even know what I'm talking about? Okay, so we can go ahead, put this down. It will flip up. If I put it here, are you going to be able to get this out? Just make it so you can get it out. Well, you can take it out the bottom. Okay. Okay, I'll go right across the very top. Can you see going into a meeting with this little planner? So you pull that up, we'll get into those and those. Okay, so we've got another tag place. There we go. We'll put that in there. I might have a red one or a green one. Okay. and fold this in half. Still have numbers. I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. So that will give you a pocket there. So if you were like keeping your receipts or something, you might want to keep them in a little bag. You can go ahead and keep them in a little bag like that. If you are able to get some of these will make a great fast little notebook. Of course, you could just stick the notebook in there. Just take your staples off. You can just sew down the center here. And we'll glue that on the cover. You can bind it with your binding string. And you know I like to use all the pieces. Another thing is if you, well, we've used this already before, so let's do that. So you can go ahead and tie this also, especially if you don't want to go to the sewing room right now. So that will go right there in our little bag. Okay, so we'll do something about these tags in the tag video. And so this is our little flip planner. Okay, so little flip Christmas planner, and we used magazine on the front. I added some of the painted fabric. This is the fabric that I've been using. I used it in the Got Junk, Just Junk Journal Challenge for July. I also have been using it in the little golden book, and now we're using it in the Christmas in July. Okay, so this is also from wrapping paper. This piece here, this front piece, this is from a sewing pattern. It's the instruction part. Then we have the little snowflake with the ticket and the little greenery there, and I did add some lace down here. Here we have a pocket, and we're going to go ahead and be decorating this tag in the tag video. And we have this great journal page that came from my mom and dad's stuff. And it's a ledger page, so it gives you a place to list things. And so you've got two places there. You have the popcorn bag, and we've gone ahead and made a little notebook. You could decorate that if you wanted to, but it's right there and it's ready to take some notes. We use some packaging here, and we have another one of the tags that we'll decorate. And then we added the special paper to this very special clipboard part of the flip. And we have a little tag in here that we'll also decorate in the tag video. And we have a guest check that we've lightly decorated, and we just added some washi to this photo card. So you could go ahead and put pictures on there, you know, draw your diagram of how you're going to set your table, or what, you know, magazine pictures and things. If this is your Christmas planning little flippy, that's what I'm going to call it, it's flippy. Then maybe your inspiration pictures, you could go ahead and put them there. You could also put them here. We have room for another little notebook in here, and or even just some note papers. They're a little bit tall. So what we could do is we could take this ticket, we haven't used one of those yet, and we could make this into a little clipboard, right? A little set of notes. Okay, and then we did think that this was too long, so we can go ahead and cut the bottom, and I'm going to even out this one side that okay, so this can go ahead and go in here. Does it fit? We'll cut just a little more off, make it easy. Make it an easy fit. Could even go in like this. Okay. So this is some more painting on a this is on a fabric square. Okay, and then we have the little waterfall booklet. Falls up, falls down, falls up. Then we have another guest check. We have this little pocket, and go ahead and add another one of the little tickets in there. Okay, and then there's our back. So I do have one other thing. I thought maybe we could go ahead and make a paper clip that would hold this closed. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these two. And we'll just make one of our really quick flat paper clips. And I'm going to use my Tombow Mono liquid glue because my fabric tack is still combining. Okay, so I put the large part on the outside of that ticket. This ticket's in good shape. You know what? We're going to be on top of this one. So let's go ahead and put the good shape one as the back ticket. We'll go ahead and add some glue. And you can go ahead and have this part already made. You could have a bunch of ticket bases made. And then decorate them. We're going to go ahead and add this onto our paper clip. It says Peace and Sprinkles because, you know, why not? Peace and Sprinkles. Actually, my daughter likes sprinkles, so maybe I should make her something that says Peace and Sprinkles. You guys, when you're for my mom and dad's anniversary, she made them breakfast. She was little. She was probably like 7 or 8, and she made them breakfast, and she made them eggs with sprinkles. So when she got married, my friend made her cake and decorated it, and then I had made the flowers for it, and then we put sprinkles on her wedding cake. Because, you know, why not? Okay, so I have the lace. I'm just going to go ahead and it's a little finishing touch. You can go ahead and just loop it through. You can tie it. I'm just gonna loop it through. Look how nice that looks. Look how nice. Okay, and then we can use this to close our little flippy. Okay, so there we go. This is our Rustic Flippy. Rustic Flippy, made from an index file card. Okay, a file index card, and pattern paper, ledger, a popcorn bag, special paper, and then the other things. And then of course we decorated with wrapping paper. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, put them in the comment box down below. I will add the Christmas in July from 2018. I'll put that playlist up there, and I'll add a Christmas in July video over here, so that gives you something to watch. And don't forget, YouTube really likes when you watch another video after one that you've already watched. So have an amazing day. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, don't forget to come back tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.